Hello, and welcome to the PattyLynn Show, where you always hear some practical skills for positive living. Tonight, our topic is summer fun, and I want you just to consider for a moment, what did you like to do in summers when you were a kid? That was awesome. We got our intro on there this time. I love it.
So cute.
I know. Well, welcome everyone again to the PattyLynn Show. I am PattyLynn, and this is my friend and our CEO of Gals, Mariah Young. Hello. And we are happy to be here tonight, right smack in the middle of summer here.
Woo-hoo.
So how is your summer going, Mariah?
Oh, it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Today it's finally hot, which I'm enjoying, but Alex not so much.
Yeah, I like it hot.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a little sauna. I've never lived somewhere where there's a lot of humidity. So I don't know how I'd feel if I was dripping wet, but I like being hot.
Yes, same.
Yeah, my summer is kind of a combo of a little busy and a little relaxed. So
nice.
Like have things to do, definitely, but then I also have more downtime. So
perfect.
I'm enjoying that.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So the question I asked at the top of the show there was, what did you like to do in summers as a kid? And we've kind of talked about it before, but one of the reasons that we hit it is because if you enjoyed it then, you're probably going to still enjoy it now. So for me, for many years, we lived in an apartment building, probably like 4 years of my childhood, and we had a pool. So every morning we'd get up, have breakfast and do our chores, and then go to the pool. So perfect. I still love to play in water in the summer.
We did the same. We would walk to the pool pretty much every day because we lived on base. So my parents would just let us walk, and we'd go and we'd play at the pool probably all day, sunburnt, all of that. And we would walk back home. We had crabapple trees along the way too. And, when you're done with the pool, you're so hungry, you'll just eat anything.
Yes. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, good. So nowadays, do you try to go to the pool in the summer?
No, not really. I have yet to find warm enough water. I don't like the cold water. Yeah. I probably would enjoy it if I was outside all day and I was really hot, but I'm inside and I'm usually cold. So cold water doesn't sound at all appealing to me.
Yeah, I have a friend with a pool, so nice. Blessed in that way, and she keeps it pretty warm, but I still don't go enough. I've gone like in the winter because it's a nice pool. You can go in the winter, or just down to the waterfront. Just walk by the waterfront, or I haven't gone to the beach yet. Here it is, July. I need to get to the beach. So I have some time off right around my birthday in a couple weeks. So I'm gonna go to the beach then. So I'm looking forward to that.
Love it. That'll be fun.
So tonight we are going to talk about our summers and having some fun this summer. We're also going to talk a little bit about relationships and connecting, because that's our Gals theme for the month. And so we want to kind of hit that a little bit. And then, of course, I do have some party tips. Yay! Party tips with PattyLynn has been has been a little something that we've been doing. I've been sharing some of my party tips, and it's been really fun to do that. So I have a summer-related party tip.
Yay.
So the Gals theme is empowering relationship, or the power of empowering relationships. And so one of the questions that we've asked, if you follow us on our Facebook page, and if not, just go there and check us out, because there's lots of good interaction. And that is really who has been an empowering relationship. And so that's been asked. And so I'm just going to share share mine, and Mariah, you can share something. And then if you're when you're watching there, just give a comment and you can share yours here, or hop over to that post on Facebook and share there too. But we really do want to hear who has empowered you in your life. And when I think of that empowering relationship or my cheerleader in life, I think of my mom. And she was just really great at encouraging and, rebuking if we needed to be corrected, of course, as the parent's role, but just always believing the best in me and that I could do it if I wanted to do it, and encouraging me. And unfortunately, she passed away in 2001. And when she did, I felt a tremendous loss. That the one person who was on my side always, and I'm laughing because I know I have other people on my side, but just from birth, it was a big loss. And so, but I'm just so blessed to have had her. And then my husband has stepped into that. And I think when you have your husband, you didn't grow up together. Not everything is the same. And so you have to learn how to support one another. And we've been married now over 30 years. So we have learned that, and we are still learning that. Really, right. Here's how you can really encourage me, or really encourages me when you do that, or he's, of course, picked up on it over the years himself too. But there is a sharing and learning together and growing, and how to be that person. And I know that he does always, believe in me and believe the best in me and want me to do well and things. And then my sisters is my other strong, empowering relationship. And so they're very much mother-like to me, because we were all raised together and we have the same way of doing things and kind of know what each other needs because we grew up together. And so having my two real life sisters who have stepped into that has been really, really great too.
Oh, I love that. You really have a fantastic family. I remember when I first met your sister Penny first, and just how she just so easily fell into the role at the school that we were both teaching at, and was able to, like, I don't know. I didn't feel like I could easily just fit in with the ladies and just start talking and all that, but she just fit in so wonderfully and just was such a great hugger and just a wonderful gal. I really enjoyed her. Your family and the way they talk about your mom, you guys all do, how wonderful she was. I love that. So I did hear, and I'm sorry, I'm actually asking my husband to turn the TV down. So one of the answers that I actually really loved in that, and I don't remember who it was, I want to say it was Don Renee, but somebody answered that it was themselves. And I actually really liked that answer, because I kind of feel that way myself, and that, not that I don't have other people around me, and I did answer completely differently than this in the group, but I really liked that, because we do have to forgive ourselves, empower ourselves, explore and learn, and become the people that we need to become to do the things we need to do. And, so often, fortunately and unfortunately, that work relies on us alone. And so I really loved that answer. I thought it was really great. And I would have to second that, because that has definitely been a big one for me. But, I have some really dear friends who've walked with me through friendships at a young age, which our 20s, that's a really difficult time for friendships, right?
Yeah, right.
Still a little catty out of high school and all those things. But I would also say my gals, you guys, our directors have been, as we've moved and transitioned and all of the things, the support that you guys have given us and the ability to do the things that we need to do, but also be who you need to be to grow gals in the Northwest, but also to, just be a really great support system. I was a little bit worried about what it would look like when we moved, but absolutely, I know and I feel it, that you guys are supporting me from over there, and you are, still uplifting me, still empowering me. at a distance, which is so crazy. I didn't think I would be able to feel that from so far away, but I definitely do.
Yeah, well, we miss all the hugs, but we really do try to stay connected.
Yes.
And I do like that answer of becoming someone who empowers yourself.
Yeah.
I think that we're made for relationships, and so we need both. But if you only have people that are empowering you from the outside and you're not also empowering yourself from the inside, I really can see that you need both in order to be a strong, powerful woman.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so that is really good.
Yeah.
So more of that conversation is going on our Facebook page. So don't miss out on that. And so now let's go to our summers. What do you want your summer to be like? So I talked in the June show about how I know I'm a school teacher by day, and so superhero by night,
Right.
a school teacher by day. And so I do get summers off. And so I have, like a kid or like a teenager, I've got these summers that I can choose how to structure. And I know not everyone has that. Mm-hmm. And so if you are someone who is working still, you're 9 to 5, I understand that you still have longer hours of sunshine and you still want to soak in the nice weather when we can, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. But so it will look a little different maybe than how I'm saying what I'm doing, but also like it is nice weather in the summer. And even if you get off at 5 or 6, we got some daylight left. And so what do you want to get in during these days before the rain hits? Are there some fun activities? Maybe some family vacations, take your vacation time. Maybe some lazy days. I do appreciate having some lazy days.
Yes.
Mornings where you're not, again, for me, not rushing off to work, is having that time, beautiful mornings, or just the long evenings. And we have set up our patio so that I go out in the morning with my coffee. And then in the evening, there's a picnic table out there, and I like to eat dinner out there. Get as much outside time as possible.
Yeah, that's so nice. And I think to your point too, PattyLynn, I think, yes, a lot of us work 9 to 5. I do that myself. And it is so nice that in the summer, it's not dark at 5, it's dark at 9, 9:30, 10. And it's so wonderful. Like it just gives you so much energy to have that sun and the light and the heat. And just, you're like, oh, you know what? We don't have to just sit in and watch TV in the evenings. We could actually like go bike ride around the neighborhood, or we could, go do something. We don't need to be shut-ins because it's not dark. It's not cold. It's beautiful. We want to be outside.
Yeah. So, and then I've identified some things that threaten my ideal summer. So, laziness. Sometimes I say tired, or maybe it's bored, but just not doing it. So, Netflix, binging.
Although I will say, I started watching on behalf of you, kind of on my own, Barbie Dreamhouse on HGTV.
Oh yeah.
Alex watched it with me last night, and he's like, "Well, now we have to watch this together because I'm invested."
Okay, so what is this show?
Oh, it's on HGTV. You can get it on HBO Max, which thank goodness, because I don't have cable. And they are doing a design challenge, like the celebrity designers, and they're doing different rooms. So yeah, we watched the first one last night, and it was really good. I was like, dang it, we're actually on time with it, so we can't watch it till next week again.
That's kind of fun, like the old days. Yeah. Well, in lieu of that, I got my Barbie glasses.
Oh, fun.
So and when I put them on, everything is purpley.
Oh, that's perfect.
They're pink, but they always look so like the sky is purple. It's like, oh, lovely.
Cute.
My rose-colored glasses.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I really try to not, let's watch TV when it's raining outside and, while it's nice out. But I have also kind of been hiding indoors from the allergies, which by this time of year should be burning off. But anyway.
Yes. Yes.
So another thing that kind of threatens my ideal summer is just not saying yes to things. Like, yes, I want to take that walk and that bike ride. And so I'm really trying to just say yes and to get out there and do things. And then lack of planning.
Oh,
so, yeah, I had mentioned that we have a few days coming up at the end of July.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything planned, which I really value. One of my values is spontaneity. But that can get you in trouble.
Yes. You need both, right?
Get in a campground, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to get away for a few days and have just loose ideas of what we're doing, but it's going to be true vacation spontaneousness.
Oh, fun. I can't wait to hear about that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you.
I love it.
So, one thing that I love in the summer is all the summer foods. And we have not been barbecuers. But this year we got Ken a barbecue. And I say Ken because when we got it, I'm like, are you going to be the cook? And he said, yes. I might cook some, but before we get this, that's not my machine. So anyway, I love the eat outdoors and the light meals and late. I like to eat late. And, my husband does get up and go to work early. So we do trying to eat on schedule because he's got to go to bed when I stay up in the sunshine.
Right. Yes. But I do love those too. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, we haven't barbecued corn. Oh my gosh. We need to do that. Had plenty of watermelon already, which good. I mean, I say plenty, not as if like I'm not going to have more, but as if like we've been eating a good amount.
I just talked to one of my best friends, and they've been eating watermelon and putting the tahini spice on it.
Oh yeah,
Alex
like that
totally
kind of thing.
Into that. Just like spicy and watermelon.
I like mine pure, just watermelon.
Yeah.
Alex
I should go get one. That I've got the kids are coming over this week. And I'm just like, oh, we should have a watermelon.
Yes.
Berries. All the summer foods. It makes me really enjoy summer that have all those.
Agreed.
Yeah. And then just making sure I'm getting out into nature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go put your feet in the grass. Oh, so wonderful.
Now we've talked about good, cheap fun. And this just came. Do you get any kind of newspaper delivered to your house? We don't pay for this, but it comes to us. It's just like a weekly.
Get a magazine.
You get a magazine.
Yeah.
Because, I know it's all online if you know where to go. But I always love, this is just the weekly one that comes. And when my kids were in high school, I found out a lot of scholarship opportunities. Especially my daughter, there's art scholarships were in here all the time, or art contests, which then you win the contest, you can put it on your scholarship forms.
Okay.
So I haven't been reading it, but it came this week and I'm like, I'm going to look at this. And I saw this Vancouver, USA Arts and Music Festival, which, I think it's probably kind of the one that I know about, the summer concerts that they always do, but it's, free, and they'll have vendors and kids activities and dance and Esther Short Park and the new downtown Vancouver. So it's different than their series that they do. So August 4th through 6th.
That's fun.
So anyway, my recommendation is, if you get one delivered, just read it.
Yeah.
I think I grew up with that because we moved to a small town when I was in 6th grade. And my dad was a golf pro. So we knew everyone at the country club. And we went to one of the biggest churches. So we knew kind of the golf people and the church people. And my mom would get our newspaper. She subscribed to it every day. And she would read it. And she always knew people in the news of this small town. And she just,
that's fun.
She just loved living in the small town. Oh, look who's getting married. And look who's had a baby.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so funny to think about all the things they used to put in a newspaper for the community.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even think about that anymore.
Yeah. So if you get your newspaper, I would say, or magazine, or if there is one you can get, or find it online. I'm sure it is, but it's a good source of entertainment,
Yes.
and good activities and things. So
Yes, I love it.
So let's do our party tips.
I like it. Here we go.
Okay, so we gotta announce it. Party tips with PattyLynn.
All right. I'm a little limp on this side.
Oh, your pom-pom falling apart?
Yeah. My arm.
Oh, your arm. Yes. Well, you can just do one hand.
One. Yeah. I was able to do it. I could pull
That's all that really fits in the screen anyway.
Right.
All right. So for the party tip for summer, I am thinking about outdoor picnics.
Oh, yes.
So I already kind of mentioned summer foods, but eating outside is your party tip for July. And to just really think about how can you have a nice picnic. So whether you're packing it in a picnic basket and taking a blanket and going to a park, maybe where they're having a free concert, or just out on your patio or out in the yard, or how can you just eat outdoors? And what's a nice place or nice time of evening that you would want to do that? Maybe when the heat subsides a little, or turn a sprinkler on in the background so you get a little mist or something if it's hot.
Yes.
So just figuring out how to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what kinds of foods would you do for a picnic? So Mariah, what's your favorite picnic or standard picnic?
Oh, you know what? I actually really love, which is probably silly and totally messy, but I just love going to Costco and getting a rotisserie chicken to eat outside. Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't grow up with that or anything. It's so easy. You can grab it and then maybe some French bread, and those two together. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fried chicken is a picnic food. So this is just rotisserie chicken. So
yeah. We used to do, when we were growing up too, we would go to do that same thing. We'd just tear the French bread. You didn't cut it, you just tore it. And then we would have a packet of smoked salmon from the store that we would peel off and put that on the French bread. That was really good too. But simple, but we loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've done, big sub sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
We've done salads, which are a little hard to eat on a picnic if you're sitting on the ground on a blanket, but you can do it. Just open your Tupperware and eat your salad.
Totally.
Or we've taken our salad and wrapped it in one of those giant tortillas. So it's just like a salad wrap, and that's easy to eat. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We've done that for road trips too. You're like, I want a salad, but I'm in a road trip.
It's too messy. Yeah.
Wrap it in a tortilla.
I love it.
Yeah. My mom's mom, my grandma, loved having, when people were over in the summer, to eat outdoors. But in a way, she was the Martha Stewart before Martha Stewart, because she would want to take all her china out.
Oh, I
so
love
everything was on china, and there was a tablecloth on the picnic table, and maybe the guys would have to carry the picnic table down into the yard, and then we would all carry out this china, and everything was very fancy. And I don't know where she, how she thought that. And I know, it's my childhood memory, eating our salmon, our grilled salmon outdoors on the china. And even if we went a mile up the road to the big park, all the china would come in the cars and we'd take it up there.
Oh, wow.
That's how we did it. So I don't recommend that as part of tip, but it sure leaves a memory. So, maybe a special time you want to bring your china out.
I love that. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's like people bringing out furniture, right? There was a time for a little bit there. People were bringing out actual couches and stuff and just enjoying.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. So I think those are my party tips. Have a meal outdoors.
I like
it. And how to do it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about staycation, and we're probably, I think, haven't hit the first day of summer yet, because that's like, it's always weird to me. It feels midsummer. It feels like, are we? No, July. June, we are.
Yeah, we're like.
Oh yeah, so we're at midsummer. We're definitely midsummer. Okay.
Definitely.
So it's a good time for, and I saw a bunch of these on Instagram, and I've showed this before on my show, but I had to bring it out because I saw them on Instagram and said, I did that.
Yay.
So your summer bucket list. And you'll
Yes.
see this is 21. So this is a little blast from the past here. So, but still good,
I
right?
love that.
And it doesn't have to be as long as mine. This one I think we did this one in June, and so you had all summer to do it. But you could just do a poster on the wall. And what are some things you haven't done? And this is especially good for kids who say, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. Well, go do something on your list. Oh, I haven't built a fort. Oh, I need to lay on a blanket and watch the clouds go by. And I just really thought of the things I did as a kid.
I love it.
Right? So we did not watch a lot of TV or, of course, have any personal screens of any kind.
Right.
So our summers were all about fill it with being outside and play. And so just encouraging your kids, but also yourself to play, right? How can I just play this summer? And so think back, did you love to build a fort? Well, build a pillow fort, or
I love
go
it.
climb a tree. Make that really good bubbles and blow big bubbles and
Yes.
and you do it at a park, you'll get lots of little kids enjoying it.
Yes. So fun. We love to dance with the big wand ones.
Yes.
They were so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
That's fun.
So that is my suggestion here, you guys. Practical skills for positive living. Make a summer bucket list. I don't know if you can read that. Sidewalk chalk, paint a picture, play frisbee, take a hike. Yeah.
Totally.
So just what would a kid do? Do it.
Yes,
It's so fun.
I love it.
And I always, when I got to a certain age, I think I was like 21 or 22, probably 22, I realized, you know what? I have to make my own birthday magic. When I was a kid, Mom would make your own birthday magic. And so this year, us gals, I've invited all the gals to come to my Barbie birthday party.
I love it so much.
We're going to dress in pink or whatever we want to do. And we're going to go watch the new Barbie movie, live action.
Yay. I'm so excited. I'm probably going to end up going and seeing it. I don't know if we'll go the same night, but I'm so excited. If I was going to be in town longer, I would totally get a group of ladies together to do that so we could celebrate your birthday. I love it. So just really in the same way that, as an adult, you make your own Barbie magic, that you got to make your own summer magic. You got to, what do you want to do in the summer? And how do you make that happen for yourself? And then if you're a mom of littles or even teens or, make it happen, just make it happen. So I love that.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So on that note, are you going to add anything fun? Go get some sidewalk chalk, Mariah.
Right? Yep. I think I've got my craft nights with my ladies. And
oh yeah.
I do need to find some more fun things to do. You're right. I've kind of just let my summer thus far slip away. So I think I need to adopt the bucket list. It's a good idea.
Yeah. I've had my things that I've been kind of busy doing, but same with me. I mean, I say these things, I say it to myself too, okay, like I haven't gone to the beach yet. What? I've been out of school for a month to go to the beach. It's not that far for me.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely had plans, but when I fractured my arm, that kind of ruined some of it because we were planning every weekend we were going to go bike riding every single weekend and get projects done. And I can't move rock right now. It's just not possible. So but we do, on that note, though, need to make new ideas then because we still want to have fun. It's still wonderful out.
Yes. And so I just wrote down that I'm going to make a post and everyone's going to say what's on their summer bucket list that they're going to do.
Perfect. I love it. Awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you all for joining us tonight. And I hope you heard some practical skills for positive summer fun, positive living.
Yes.
So go and make your summer magic.
Yes. And if you're watching us from YouTube, make sure you check out our Free Gals group in Facebook. We would love to have you there. There's lots of interaction happening. Leave us your questions, your comments, etc. in here. And you can catch PattyLynn more interactive in the Facebook group and myself too.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.